think, with that 5-second delay, we are live for the first race of Global Hub Racing's Formula 3 Championship here on F1 2018. We're here in Bahrain, the Sakir International Circuit. We've got an astonishing 19 out of 20 drivers here in the lobby already, and we've got about 5 minutes to spare. And well, joining me in the commentary box for what should be a fascinating race is, as always, James at 14.
Good evening, everyone. Hopefully everyone is having a great night so far. It is about to get even better, of course, with Bahrain F3 Global Hub Racing. The merge between FRL and TFL is now complete, and this is the first chance you get to see of what we are doing to improve everyone out on track. This is the first proper league race, so let me run you through what's going to be happening tonight. Everyone has been briefed in the Discord. If you haven't seen it in the F3 Discord chat, Fidgeting Dragon needs an invite. He is coming. Give him an invite. He's appearing on the line.
Right, I'll do that now. Oh my god. What is happening in the background? Someone's excited about GHR F3.
Everyone else, 4 and 5 bars, looking good connection-wise so far this evening.
Yeah. Indeed, and I'll send another invite to Fidgeting Dragon. But yeah, can you send out the links to the things to the stream?
You're stuck.
And I just need to put in the F1.
Yeah, GHR and the old FRO one, and Twitter as well if you're signed in. That'd be lovely.
I'll sing it now.
So it's going to be a full lobby today.
There's Fidgeting Dragon is in. Fidgeting Dragon is in, but we are ahead of schedule, so... We are ahead of schedule. That doesn't mean we are going to be starting early. We are going to be waiting until 7 o'clock and then we can get going. But thank you everyone for attending, of course.
Yeah.
And what a night we have in prospect here tonight. Everyone, just check they're in the right cars just before we start off. Niels is on a 1 bar. I'm a bit concerned about him.
Right.
Oh, he's got up to 4 bar. It's fine.
Billy, yes. Scar, yes. Matey boy, yeah.
Make sure if you've got any devices turned on behind you, say like an iPad or a phone or anything, and it's connected to Wi-Fi, turn it off. It really does make a difference to the lobby.
Yeah, certainly. But yeah,
and we'll be releasing,
right
by the way. Oh, yeah, everyone is in the right cars. Fantastic. We will be releasing some little guides, by the way, on our Global Hub Extra channel, Global Hub Racing Extra channel, about connection. We are also going to be providing a bit of help on setups as well. Bullboy Jr. getting very excited in the background about all of this. So I think he's more excited than us two in the commentary box tonight, honestly. He's very hyper. I don't know what he's had today, but something has made him extraordinarily hyper. There's nothing I can do. I've turned my phone off, says Billy. Billy, you're on a 5 bar for me, so it should be okay. But we'll keep an eye, and anybody that has dodgy connection tonight, we will do an immediate connection test with you, and we'll tell you what to do for the connection testing. If your connection is deemed to be below average of what our standards are.
Yeah, definitely. What is the time? 58. We got 2 minutes. Yeah. 2 minutes to go.
Rain.
We could just sit back and relax there.
J-Luke. Can't escape James' squeaky voice. This is even squeakier behind me. Listen! Just listen! Tell him to shut up, old boy. Is there any space to spectate? You can only spectate via the stream tonight. We've got a full lobby for F3. And the hope is, hopefully, we can get a full tier for F2, F1 and, indeed, F4 on Saturday. Of course. This is the beginning of the week. Make sure you click spectate. I will win 7 o'clock ones. Oh my god.
It's ridiculous.
Give us some gaffer tape.
Absolutely ridiculous. I don't know what is happening, but anyway,
Billy and Neil's internet. Yeah, Billy and Neil's two that I'm going to be focusing on. Domino seems a little bit down as well. I'll focus on him as well for the connection on my end. I wish we had a replay, a way in which we can save the replay on this. It is 7 o'clock. We can start.
We can start, yes.
We can go.
All the
I need to
settings
get
are
that
good.
on Twitter. I need to get the link out on Twitter. I've been talking for so long, I haven't even thingy it up on Twitter. Does he know people can hear him on the stream? Yes. Yes, he does. Right, let's get it out.
Let's go.
You're now live.
Oh, 10 seconds.
Hashtag. By the way, if you do want to get involved on our social media platforms, use the hashtag GHR F3Bahrain for anything that is going to be happening tonight. It is our special. We are using special hashtags for each race, so GHR F3 Bahrain, and then it'll be F2 Bahrain, F1 Bahrain, F4 Bahrain, and that will continue for each race this season. It's just again the social media aspect, and to improve us and improve our viewing figures further. Hopefully, all positive, and hopefully the driving is positive tonight as well.
Yeah, we got a lot of good drivers in here, so it should be a great spectacle tonight. Hopefully we'll get some good battles going. This track is very good for battling though, I have to say. One of the best of the season of this GHR calendar, I think. Definitely. Long straights, tight corners. It's absolutely wonderful.
Well, of course, this time last week it was April Fool's Day, and people thought it was the first race of the season. It wasn't. It wasn't.
Nah,
this is the first race of the season.
Yeah.
First week of 11 weeks, and by God, it will go quick. Once it goes, it will really go quick, this. But 20 drivers, good full grid. Leading into this, who's your top 3?
Oh my gosh. Top 3 for today. I think I've got to go for Bjorn Voss, purely based on his pace in the last race in that Australia pre-season test. But second, I will go for Richie, and third, Stinner winner. No wacky predictions for me today. I'm going to be all serious now.
Oh. We've got a link, by the way, is now out on Twitter. Get a retweeting around so people can watch, of course. His stream.
Oh yes, who's going to be first out on track? It's Pelly. No, it isn't Pelly. Someone else is out. Oh, Jake.
Hayes?
Is it Oh, Jake? Hayes? Oh, Jake.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, Jake. It's Oh, Jake. Yeah. Oh my God. Hopefully he'll get some peace very, very soon as he mutes his mic. So, here we are. It is Global Hub Racing F3 Bahrain. The link is now out on Twitter for people that is going to be tuning in. And somebody that's going to be tuning in. Jesus Christ. Can we shut them up? Can we put some masking tape? Can we send them to the gas chamber or something tonight?
Oh my.
Oh my God.
Oh dear. Right. Let's get all the settings right. There we go. Right. OJ's going to be first, obviously. So let's have a look.
Oh, I haven't mentioned my top 3. My top 3 for qualifying: Bjorn Voss for pole. I'm going to go Storm second and Richie third. I think Toad will be in there as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of good guys here. But anyway, here's OJ in the Haas coming up into turn 1.
If you want a bit of quiet, I can commentate through the lap, if you want.
I think it's... I hope he's calmed down.
Start down for now. OJ on a lap, running up towards turn 4, this is. Of course, there is a DRS straight now there for the new game. There will be a DRS straight on that section of track. Coming through towards the end of the first sector now, though, and OJ in the Haas, 28.3 through the first sector. Not too bad at all. Running downhill. This gradation change does occur, but it's not much. It's not as if it's like Austria or somewhere like that, this track. OJ now coming halfway through the middle sector. So this left-hander, if you look up here, you can, because of the way the camber of the corner is, it can really mess up with your brakes and overheat the brakes a bit, and it'll send you on, like over the curb and possibly into a spin.
Oh,
Project Low is fine through there, and fine now through the double right-hander. And again, you can lose your back end there if you get caught on the curb, but that was nice. He followed the throttle nicely through there. Oljek now through the second to last corner on the run down the straight. There was a Williams in front of him out on track, which I do believe will be Scar, because Tampa Pace is still in the pits. Oljek coming around the final corner now. This is the first lap of the new era of Global Hub Racing, and it's going to be quite a competitive lap. It's going to be a 27. Oljek, 27.6. There you go. So that is the first lap of the new era here in Global Hub Racing. Anybody else on a lap?
Hayes was next, wasn't he? Hayes in the McLaren.
Yes, Hayes was next. Pitching Dragon 29.6, but that's on a set of mediums. Hayes 28.8 on a set of mediums. I'm watching Van Dongen coming around the final corner. He's going to go second, I think, with this. Yep, 28.7. The defending F3 champion from FRL, of course. We do not have the B-League champion Dunedin here. You'll be seeing him on Thursday in F2. You will also be seeing my co-commentator in F2 as well. Matey Boy just going second, and there we go. That's what I said with Toad, 27.4, and he's up there already onto top. Already bettered by his fellow countryman, though. Perry with a 27.2. So very close early. And Toxic Gamer now goes quick in the Brit. 27 flat in the Mercedes. Plenty of improvements can be found. These are just purely their first laps out on track. And Toxic Gamer already quickest by 0.2 of a second ahead of Perry. Toad in third as it stands. Anybody of note that is on a lap? I think Stinner Winner might be on a lap. Just coming through the middle sector.
Scar as well. Bjorn Voss is on the outlap.
Oh yeah, Scar is on the lap, yeah.
Oisin's going very slowly. That's why there were yellow flags in
might have had a spin, maybe?
No, he just slowed down on the start-finish line. It's very odd.
Interesting. Scar across the line. Goes 7th, 28.5, so not too bad. He's in between the super softs and the mediums, which is to be expected from Scar the Scotsman on a set of softs. He has got the car behind, by the way, is on a lap. That isn't on a lap, so he can just back off. By the way, where did Stinner Winner go with his lap?
He's just finished it now. P5, 6/10 behind on soft tyres.
Nice lap that is on a set of softs. That is a really nice lap. He's 8/10 quicker than Scar. SVD Rackler across the line. He goes 8th, 28.4. And the same lap time from Richie on the mediums. What? What? Richie on the mediums? I think it's clear to me that Richie has definitely got pace here tonight so far. 17 drivers, by the way, have set their laps. I think Bjorn Boss might be on a lap. As old Jake, was that going up to 4th?
Oh yes. I think. Maybe.
No, it was somebody else. It was somebody else. Storm! Storm's gone 8th. That's who it was.
Oh, right, okay.
Tampa Pace has just started a lap. Bjorn Voss is on a lap. Niels is on an out lap. 28 flat from Bjorn Voss through the first sector, of course, on the set of soft compound of tyres. 3 tyre compounds here tonight. I've just lost my words for a minute there. Bjorn Voss is on a set of softs, so we've got the super softs, the red wall tyre softs, the yellow wall tyre, as you're seeing on your screen right now, and the medium compound of tyre, which is the white wall tyre, and that's what the Haas is running in front of Bjorn Voss. Just moving out of the way there. And I think that was probably Richie moving out of the way, because Oljek is in the pits. Bjorn Voss now coming around the end of the middle sector. Here's my favourite poll. Can he prove me that I'm right? I hope he can. He's looking very, very clean on this lap. It's a very clean lap. Van Dongen's gone 7th, I do believe, 28.2. Just popped up into 7th there.
Yep.
Bjorn Voss find the final corner. He's going to be quick. He's going to be up here. Could go 5th with this. In fact, it's 3rd! On Toad! Toad by 11! Just in behind him, he had the slipstream off the final corner. Corner a little bit dirty, but Toad has improved by 1,000th of a second ahead of Toxic. And that is on 3 lap-old supers, because of course, he's done his out lap and 2 competitive laps as well.
Is it 1,000th on my screen? It's absolutely nothing separates
it's 1,000th.
Toad.
Toad is 1,000th ahead on my screen.
Oh, okay. On my screen, they're dead level. They did the exact same lap time.
Yeah, Tampa Pace has gone 7th, by the way, 27.9. Former F2 driver of FRL, of course. Now, being stuffed into F3. brake checking on track there? Who was that? Force India.
That was time getting out the way of someone, I think.
Billy.
Yeah.
I hope it was time getting out of the pace, because it looked almost as if he brake checked him.
No, he was
no
off
damage.
to the right. Yeah, he was off to the right-hand side, I think. That's what I saw.
He weaved and then broke, which is, might be, I don't know, bit of a strange one. Might just need looking into there.
Yeah,
Just
Dragon's starting his lap.
looking into Dumlios. Are you mad? Uh-oh. What's happening with Dumlios and Richie? I'm not sure what's going on. Richie, just send it in if you want it investigating, of course. Use the steward's office in the Discord. Of course. Oh, Mercedes coming out of the pits there. That was Toxic Gamer just coming out of the pits. He did well to avoid Dumlios there.
Oh gosh.
Niels,
is there anyone
is he on the
else?
left? Niels.
Niels. Is
Niels'
he?
final corner.
Oh right. Okay.
This is not competitive though, because obviously he's running no assists. If you put his assists back on, then I think he would be a lot quicker than that. 30.4 on a set of mediums. He should improve, but currently, this is why we are seeing the F3 pace. I think we've got a pretty much spot on, as there is a second and a half just under separating the top 15 at this minute in time.
Yeah, I'm so close up front as well. Yeah.
Tell you who shocked me a little bit with his qualifying performance so far. He's on a lap now, featuring Dragon, 29.6. Currently he's on. He is improving, I think, on this lap. In the total loss, of course, the car he ran in TFL B League last season. Hayes has crashed, I think. Oh, Van Dongen's had a crash with him. Where was that? Featuring Dragon improved by the way up to 16, 28.6. The Van Dongen, that must have been through the left-right at the final sector. Oh, first race was at Bahrain, yes.
Going to sector. Oh, Richie! Where on earth has he gone off? How has he done that? What on earth?
Where's Richie gone? What's Richie done?
He's gone so far off track.
I think he's letting everyone through, maybe. He's on an outlap, so he's letting everyone through. And just making sure he keeps that car going. He's going to wait until the track clears a little bit, because there's quite a cluster of cars, I think, coming through that first sector.
Alright, I was going to say, if
he hasn't had contact or anything, he's just letting everyone through.
Goodness me.
Anybody on a lap of note? I think old Jake might be on one. Oh, Pelly actually ran the final corner. Looking quick, this could be a 26. Pelly crossed the line. 27.1 he improves.
Look how close this is though.
300th. Oh, Jake ran the final corner.
Can he
He's
improve?
improving. This is quick.
Oh my
God! Third. And it gets even tighter up top. There's 1,700 separating the top three. With Pelly in fourth, a further 1,400.
Still a winner.
300, so I say.
Oh, there we
go. What a lap!
There we go.
And do you know what? Small guy predicted that lap time. 26.3.
Oh, incredible stuff.
26.3. But Bjorn Voss will improve ahead of these guys. Bjorn Voss and Stinner Winner are a class apart. These two. They can't make Thursdays, which is the only problem. It's the only problem. But very good lap so far. Toxic across the line. Oh, he's just on a lap. And I think Storm's gone 7th, has he? 27.5?
Yes. And he's on another lap, improving there in the first sector by a 10th, so...
Sub 28 first sector, so if you're a sub 28 first sector, you know you're going to be in around the 27th, 26th sort of area. For Storm, this is looking interesting from Storm so far. And we had a chat to him actually earlier on. As he is one of our stewards for F... Correct me if I'm wrong, F4?
F4, yes, he is.
So if you are an F4 driver, you will be getting the pleasure of Storm and Oisin, I think is the other
Oisin and
driver.
Storm, yeah.
Oisin and Storm will be your F4 stewards. F3 stewards, I do believe, are Amanda and Jack Meyer, if I'm wrong.
Yep, and then F1 is Mads and JB.
And then F2, if you're an F2 driver, you've got the pleasure of me. You've got the pleasure of me, and who wouldn't want me as a steward? F2, I'm coming for you. That's all I'm saying. But 5 minutes to go in this qualifying lap time. Scar going quite slow there at the pits.
Yeah,
just seeing if anybody's on a lap, really.
Richie's just about to finish his lap here, I think.
Told on lap. No, he's not improving. Miles off.
Richie on the soft.
The strange
14th, 12th.
The strange feeling you get when you're German and James mentions gas chambers. Oh God, I'm sorry, T-Hawk. That's all I'm gonna say.
No.
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh
could have
no.
a court case of that lads there. Yeah, I mean, somebody could just shut him up. That would be very nice.
Oh,
That's
Ballboy
all I'm
Jr.
trying to
Yeah, it's calmed down now, thankfully. So yeah, we should be alright.
Isn't SVD Rackler F4? No, he's been moved up. That's why he's here.
Yeah, we made a couple of changes.
We are
yeah.
getting a couple of other drivers in for F4 though. Richie in the dark. That's an F1 lap time, or at least an F2. Yeah, I think if we see F2 on Thursday, it'll be a good comparison to see. And I think what we're going to be doing on the GHR Twitter, I'm certainly going to be putting up lap time comparisons of everyone's qualifying from every race. So we see a comparison of F1, F2, F3, and F4 around the different tracks we have on the calendar, and then we see where we are. Scar has left the session. We've got backup invite, so if Scar can join back, he's 14th with a 28.0 at the minute. He's only 1.7 seconds off and can improve. So hopefully he hasn't had to go anywhere, but obviously that looks like it's a bit of a disconnect rather than a rage quit. Billy has crashed in the third sector. I think that might be at the double right-hander. I'm on board with Fidgeting Dragon. I think that's at the double right-hander, and he's lost it on the outside curve. Just confirm this.
Let's have a look.
He's not even there.
Oh.
He's not even there. Just ignore me. Ignore me.
Oh dear.
Ignore me. Terrible. Anybody of note that's on a lap? Van Dongen, I think, is. I was on board with him, and he's 2 tenths up in the first sector.
Bjorn Voss as well, I think.
Van Dongen made me retire. Where do I post the incident? On the Discord chat. Yeah, in the steward's office. So if you see on that, have a look on the stewards. It was bang out of order, apparently. Can't wait to see this. This is our F3, F1 F3 champion, of course. And there has been question marks. Doblioff has gone second at 26.7. What? Van Dongen, I think, is going to be up there, you know, with this. Van Dongen's going to be up there.
Yeah, what about Bjorn Voss?
Goes fifth.
Bjorn Voss is about to cross the line here in the Toro Rosso on super soft tyres.
Yeah!
Oh!
Bjorn Voss!
Look how tight that is.
26.3.
Oh my goodness me.
The nurture of TFRL B League. He's only attended a few races, but seriously, this guy's got pace, and still a winner. Both of these guys are best friends in real life. And Bjorn Voss and Stinner winner separated by 3 thousandths just comes to show their 100% commitment to this championship.
Yeah, what a championship we've got in store if that is the gap in the first race of the first ever qualifying session.
Looking good.
For GHR F3.
Jake's on a lap. Oh, Jake's on a lap coming through the middle sector. Richie's retired. He's retired on the straight here, I think. Is that his car there? No, it's Pelly. Sorry, it's Pelly on a preparing for a lap. Oh, Jake now coming around the final corner. This is looking quick. This is going to be told sort of area, I think, with this. Oh, Jake across the line. Oh, he goes 7th. He doesn't improve. Bjorn Voss retires, thinks he's done enough. I don't think he has.
Yeah.
I don't think he has. Still a winner's on a lap.
Oh.
Be interesting to know. Fidgeting Dragon's gone 10th, by the way. I forgot to say 27.4. Not a bad lap.
Yeah, not at all. Storm also. Yeah. In the Mercedes.
Storm final corner. He's looking to go 3rd here, I think.
Oh.
It's only 8th, and at the same time as old Jake. It's the same time as old Jake. 27.088. Who said Bahrain was boring? I think Asheen was the only one that said that. He's in 15th and he's done well with his qualifying lap, of course. Looking... Time for Pace has gone 4th. Yep, Time for Pace has gone 4th, 27 flat.
Oh, Fidgeting Dragon's gone for a spin. And that's him surely out of this session. He's out the way of everyone, so it's okay.
Is that in yellow flag sector 1, sector 2 by any chance there?
Yeah, he's got out of the way, that's good to see.
If Stunner Winner and Bjorn are going to dominate, are chances... are there changes going to be made? Yes, there will. Yes, there will. Stunner Winner across the line. He's going to improve. Oh, he's retired!
Oh!
He's retired! He was improving! He was improving! What's he done?
That is unbelievable, that. I can't believe that's just happened.
That is unreal. I have never seen that before.
Pelly fourth. Good luck from him.
Pelly's gone fourth, 26-7. Only 300s off, 400s off Dumlios there. So not bad. Toxic not improving. Toad is the only one, I think, that can have any sort of impact on the result. However, Storm is coming around the final corner. 27 flat to improve. He's done by 4/10. Storm across the line. 26-6, I'm thinking here. Storm. 26-5, he goes third.
Great.
He was going to go third anyways, but that he's found more time in that final sector. Speaking of finding time, can Toad find time on his lap? 27 flat at the minute. He was dominant in Italy, I remember, where we had that glitch with Pelly. Toad has been dominant in qualifying, but this is really going to eke the best out of him. Now, coming around the final corner, can Toad do it? Fidgeting Dragon now retired from the session. He's the only one that can impact on the result. Toad fourth. 26-6, not improving. We're only waiting for SBD Rattler to retire from the session. Bjorn Voss, Stinner Winner, Storm, your top three. And that is pretty much in line, I think, with what I said, if I recall. Pretty much,
oh, yeah.
I think. Van Dongen has a 5-place grid penalty for retiring me. If he's got a 5-place grid penalty, we will still have a look at it. We will still have a look at it because, of course, we've got the penalty point system and the super license system in place now. Details of that I will release after this race. I forgot to before the race started. But penalty points will be given out if necessary. He will be starting 14th, so anyone from Ojek to Matey Board will be going up in position. Beyond Voss by 3,000ths of a second. Look at that. Storm in third, Toad in fourth, Dumlios in fifth, Pelly sixth, Time to Pay seventh, Toxic in eighth. Then it's Ojek, Richie, Fidgeting Dragon, SVD, Rackler, Matey Board. Then Van Dongen with his 5-place grid penalty. A Shane, nice qualifying on the mediums there. Scar, Jacko, Niels, Billy, Hayes, your 20.
I tried to break.
Half seconds. That looks like a competitive F3 to me.
Oh, certainly, yeah. That is great to see as well. Like, Storm, Pelly can nearly match Stinner Winner and Bjorn Voss. Great to see. Should have a great race there today in Bahrain.
Carnage in turn 1 predicted. I hope there's no carnage in turn 1. Yeah, keep it clean into turn 1. We don't want to be giving out penalties. Put it that way. And especially with Amanda and Mad as your stewards, you definitely won't be getting on the wrong side of them.
Amanda and Jack Meyer.
Was that right? Amanda and Jack Meyer. You definitely won't be going on the wrong side of Jack Meyer after his Abu Dhabi antics last season in FOL. Everyone remembers that. And to any of my lot from TFOL last season, you've missed out. That's all I'm going to say. You missed out. But 24 people watching the stream. Very healthy viewing figures so far. Global Hub Racing. Formation lap starting. Nobody crash into each other on this formation lap either, please. Thank you. What's your top 3? Because this is going to be interesting, this.
Top 3, yeah. I think that Bjorn... Actually, no, I'm going to go Stinner Winner first, Bjorn Voss second. I think those two might switch around. But for P3, I am going for Richie as a bit of an outsider's choice. P10, I know, it's a bit crazy, but I think that he'll be keeping himself out of trouble, and I think he'll be able to snatch a podium here today.
I think I'm going to go pretty much follow the same lines as you, really. I'm going to go... I've got to go beyond Voss and Stinner for first and second. I can't see anybody else beating them out on track. If they get the run of the race, which I think they will, they've got Storm Toad. Dumlios could be a bit of a loose cannon at times, but if he gets turn 1 right, it should be fine for these two. Beyond Voss, Stinner Winner first and second in that order. Third, I'm going to go bit left field with this, and I'm going to say time for pace.
Oh. Well, yeah.
I'm going to say time for pace.
You can do
And
that.
tyre strategies for the guys out on track. Top 9 on super softs. So that's Bjorn Voss, Dinner, Storm, Toad, Dumlios, Pelly, Time for Pace, Toxic, and old Jake on supers. Mediums for Richie, he qualified on them. So then we've got Fidgeting Dragon, SVD Rackler, Matey Boy, Scar, Niels, and Billy on the softs. Medium runners are Asheen, Jacko, and Hayes. Jacko with a disappointing qualifying session.
Yeah.
And softs, and super softs for Van Dongen, the FOL F3 champion, of course. The relief of not having F1. You can sit back, grab your popcorn, and join us for a bit of action here in Global Hub Racing tonight. And of course, anything that happens out on track will be investigated by the stewards, by the relevant stewards. And of course, me and Paul Boy will, of course, have a say in those scenarios, and we'll rectify all the penalty decisions. Hopefully we won't have to give any penalty situations, but here we go!
Oh, here we go.
5 red lights are about to go out here for the inaugural season of Global Hub Racing. It's F3, Bjorn Voss will lead them off the line. 5 red lights are out, and it's lights out and away we go. Bjorn Voss has got a very strong start from P1. Still a winner and Storm running down. Toad, Dumlios, Toxic Game already making up a position there on Pelly. Down into turn 1, I think everyone keeping it. Still a winner, just getting caught in the inside curve. There's a bit of a Constantina in behind. I think Niels might be round. There's a yellow flag in sector 1 somewhere there. Everyone looking, I think it was just a bit more of a Constantina, but everyone looking clean from what I saw.
Oh, Jake
anyway.
down the inside. Oh, that's very tight.
Bjorn Voss still a winner, 0.2 of a second, coming through the first sector. Toad is now up to 3rd. Storm has lost positions. Time for Pace is up to 4th. Time for Pace is up to 4th. As Toad puts it down the inside, is still a winner, trying to get the move done. Didn't think he's going to work. He should just save some weight, maybe a couple of laps.
Oh no, the 2 Red Bulls.
SVD Rackler and Van Dongen. Van Dongen and SVD Rackler. SVD Racklers came off worse there. I'm not sure what's happened with them. Might have been a bit of a spin.
I just saw them spinning.
Neil's taking it slow. Jacko just slowing up in front of them. Bit of a Constantina there in behind. But Toad is all over the back. Is still a winner. But as predicted, Bjorn Voss, 1.2 seconds leading the way. He has got away like he did in Australia last week in the pre-season race. Bjorn Voss is away from still a winner. Toad in 3rd. Time for Pace is looking very racy in behind in 4th.
Ooh.
Still a winner in 5th. And these 5 have just begun to pull away a little bit from Dumlios, old Jake. Kelly on the back of old Jake. Could try and get a move done, possibly. Bjorn Voss will lead them on the end of lap 1. Still a winner. Toad in behind. Time for Pace. Looking to try and get a move done here into turn 1. He's closing up in the straight line. Don't think he should go for the move here. He could. Camera just shot some. Camera just.
He is trying it.
He was trying it down the inside. Yeah.
Pelly as well.
Pelly's just gone around the outside of old Jake at turn 1.
Great stuff. Jacko on Scar. Billy on Van Dongen as well.
Quite a lot of action happening down the field. Time for Pace has got past Toad. Time for Pace around the outside of Toad. I think he tried to launch it down the inside, but Toad has now got him around the outside. Quite a lot of competitive and clean racing, which is good to see. Maybe not down in the back of the field, but certainly from the front end of the field, which I've been on board with for the majority of this opening 2 laps. It's been clean, and everyone's been racing.
Yeah, and DRS will be enabled on the next lap as well, so that will make overtaking even more strong for these guys.
Van Dongen. Hayes just trying to launch one on Van Dongen. I think he's a bit peed, I would say. Rackler just ran wide there in the background. Everyone just calming down into their rhythms, which is good to see. Make sure you think about your tyre wear and everything as well.
Yep, no retirement so far. Good to see. Yeah,
everyone's still going.
Yep.
And everyone's separated, in fact, by, I will tell you, about 17 seconds. The whole field separated, so it's not too bad at all. But Bjorn Voss has put in the fastest lap of the race as predicted. Everyone just spreading themselves out in front, and it's looking like a very nice, clean race. Early on, Toxic getting closer to Jake into the braking zone at turn 1. Thought he was going to try and launch it there. Darrington Van Dongen's in.
Might go into turn 4
Medium
here, I think. Yeah.
Softs from Van Dongen, actually. Billy's got a 3-second time penalty. Toxic Gamer on the back of old Jake, not closing in. If that was the DRS straight though, like we've seen this season in Bahrain, F1 2019, do you think he would have got him there?
Yeah, because he was about 2 tenths behind, so he would have closed up tremendously and had the opportunity to go side by side with him.
Yeah, ooh. Stunt getting close to time for pace up in 4th. There's nobody really going for any sort of move.
Scar! Oh, that's a bit dangerous there. Scar and Jacko.
On whose fault? Oh, Jacko just moving
side
across.
by
He's got to be
side.
wary. Yeah, good defensive driving there by Jacko. He realised he was in a little bit of danger. He's just got to calm it down a little bit. Scar shouldn't really go for moves that can't be made either. Jacko, I think, maybe just struggling on those mediums slightly and just wearing them a little bit more thinly compared to Billy and Niels right on the back of Billy. Niels right on the back of Billy. In the braking zone. Oh, and he's touched the back of him. He tapped the back end of him. No foot wing damage. I'm happy to report. Storm on time for pace down into turn 1. Round the outside, he's got him on the straight. Storm has got him on the straight and he's up to P4. And Toxic Gamer and old Jake, Richie and Fidgeting Dragon are fighting as well.
And
Scar picking up.
Scar around the outside. Oh, that's so
Jacko just forcing him off track, running him out of room now, I think. Toxic got past old Jake into the braking zone.
Oh, who was that? Billy and Niels have come into contact with each other. Niels is out. First retirement.
I didn't see that. So it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, I caught that.
What happens? Oh, look at the battle for 4th. Is time for pace really going to think of it down here, down the inside? No, backs off. Quite wise there to back off. But these guys are on the super softs. They're going to be wearing much quicker compared to the guys in front. The almost 1.2 seconds clear. He hasn't really stormed away, has he?
Yeah, he initially did, but now he's just either managing his pace or he can't pull away as much.
Ooh. Looking through the right-hander. Everyone looking okay. Everyone, apart from Jacko and Scar, really. Jacko's just got to try and maintain a bit of focus. Doesn't realise if he's got people putting him off in the background, just blag them all out and continue with the rest. Because he's got Scar right on the back of him, and he should just focus on that car behind. So time for pace is getting close. Down the straight. Right hand side of the screen as you look. Now the left hand side of the screen. Storm on the right hand side. He's got it done here.
Matey boy.
Sets the fastest lap. Of course, there is a point for the fastest lap, and that maintains throughout the whole field. So even if you were Neil, have you just gone around the outside?
Oh, well done, Richie.
No,
what
I just saw that in the background there. That was brilliant. What a move by the Irishman. And Fidgeting Dragon on softs, by the way. So Richie, showing that he's got some pace and he's beginning to make his way back through the field. Dominios right on the back of Storm, actually. Down into the braking zone. I think everyone is just taking a little bit cautious. Don't trust on the stream. They're just taking it cautiously. They've read the rules, they've read the regulations, and they know what to do at the minute. But Dominios looking good at the minute. 0.3 of a second behind Storm. I think he's a bit of a shock package so far tonight.
Oh.
No. Fidgeting Dragon, back on Richie, down the inside. Side by side at the left-hander. Fidgeting Dragon's got him. I think he's got him. Has he? Richie's keeping it down the inside, side by side through the right-hander. Brilliant stuff from Fidgeting Dragon. Get the move done around the outside. Richie can. Yes. Richie got caught on the curve a little bit there. Brilliant move by Fidgeting Dragon round the outside. Speaking of which, Dominios is now on the back of Storm, and look at Pelly on the back as well.
He'll get a double toe.
6 and 7. Storm's in. Storm's coming in as Pelly coming in as well. Pelly's coming in as well.
Yeah, that's clever stuff there.
And Tom's getting close to still a winner.
Matey boy on O'Sheen. And Richie as well, he's fighting back.
Oh, down at the braking zone, maintain your lines, O'Sheen's got Matey boy around the outside, brilliant move. We are seeing some class racing so far tonight. Matey boy down the inside on O'Sheen. Helicopter cam cuts away, and Matey boy not going for the move there. I think that's good.
Yeah.
Focus there from Matey boy, just not to go for that move because there would have been a little bit of contact there. Really nice racing so far though, from what we've seen on stream and what we're covering on stream. It might be different of course for drivers in the race. He might have experienced some sort of contact or whatever. But from what we've seen, we're picking out the best action we can possibly find out on track. And hopefully everyone's enjoying it in the comments, which I will check. Now, I'm going to focus on battle for second, because Toad is really starting to get close to still a winner here.
Yeah, we'll have DRS, of course, down the main straight. And he's
26 people watching, wow.
This has been a great race, and it's only lap 6. Still got 23 laps to go.
Apparently
they're
it
both
was
in.
Van Dongen, both in, still a winner. Toad, time for pace, not pitting. Dumlios is in, Toxic Gamers in as well. So we're seeing the super soft runners now pitting, as old Jake has clearly just sped into the pits there. Did you pick up a 5-second stop though?
It didn't appear on my screen, but here comes Richie down the inside. He's a car length clear, so it should be okay. Fidgeting Dragon going for the undercut.
Oh, I thought he was going. Oh, he's got the speed out the corner. Fidgeting Dragon running up the. Well, I would say running up the hill, but they're not.
Yeah.
They're running down the straight.
To turn 4.
Into turn 4. Around the outside, surely not. Fidgeting Dragon round the outside. Billy leaves the session. He's got it done.
Wow.
Oh, that is sensational. That is really, really great stuff from Fidgeting Dragon.
What a move.
My God, the run he got. I know he's
Toxic.
on super soft. I know he's on softs.
Toxic on Dumilios down the inside into turn 4. He's got him. He's
Net
got him.
position. It's for net position.
Yeah.
That's for net 4th or 5th, I think that is.
And Pelly's in
Toxic's
there
got
too.
back on there. And Pelly, yeah. Oh, Jake's just came out behind this as well. He's probably sitting trying to get a free load.
Oh.
Billy, by the way, has left the session. He can use one of his backup invites if necessary.
Dumilios just hit the back of Toxic. He might have a bit of damage to his front wing. Just misjudged his braking zone, I think, there.
Who was that? Dumlios on Toxic? Did you say?
Yeah.
Oh, from the action. The ball and stuff. Pelly! Oh! Oh, what a move! What a move! What a move! Dumniel struggling. Oh, Jake's now sending down the inside, a little bit of contact, but that's fair stuff. He got the car stopped. And old Jake is
Richie
through.
again
Billy, by the
on
way, is joining back.
Dragon. This is a battle for the lead, of course.
Oh my God. We can't keep up.
Bjorn Bosses.
Richie in Dragon, he keeps the position just about. And a Sheen on the back, the Irishman. He's probably sitting thinking, these two make contact, I'm in for a great, great shout here. And there's 2 Irishmen, in fact, fighting for the lead, because Richie and Asheen are fighting for the lead. Here, by the way, Billy is in the process of rejoining back. You can't see his name on the screen.
Stinner winner.
But yeah,
he's got Bjorn Voss.
That's for the net lead. That is for the net lead.
Unbelievable.
There's so much stuff going on.
Dumilios on Billy.
Keep calm. Keep calm. Come on.
Oh, this is just
Dumlios
sensational
has got
stuff.
Billy, because Billy hasn't joined back yet. He's got a 12-second gap to to Van Dongen, so it should be that can be played with. Storm and Time for Pace. They're currently in net 4th and 5th. Toxic, by the way, got Dumlios for I think it was net 6th. Net 6th.
Right.
And because Dumlios is struggling, does he have another set of softs? Is what's going through my mind, because he is struggling.
Yeah. Might have to go onto the mediums and try and go to the end.
It's going to get close between the 2 Irishmen. It could even be close for battle for lead here.
Yeah, they're within
Fidgeting
striking
Dragon,
distance.
Richie, Asheen can get a double toe here. He's sitting in both slipstreams. But I don't think that they're not really impacting much on Fidgeting Dragon here. Asheen could launch it down the inside. He's going to back off quite wisely. And they're staying in their positions for now. Quite good respect being shown out on track. Still a winner launching it down the inside of Hayes at turn 1.
Ooh!
Oh, he should never have tried that. He should never have gone for that.
Is Bjorn Voss close? I don't think so, but yeah.
Well, he's just picked up a 5-second stop go for pitting there. But
Oh there.
it's been in pit lane. And I think somebody else picked up a 3-second time penalty, but I'm not sure who it was.
Yeah, Toxic.
And then went off.
All the 2 Mercedes teammates
Still a
battling.
winner. Hang on a minute. Hayes is holding up, still a winner. Bjorn Voss is round the outside. Bjorn Voss is round the outside, still a winner. Can he get a move done? No, he can't. Oh! This is for the net lead, remember?
Yeah.
This is for the net lead. Hayes is holding both of these up.
Oh,
I think Hayes should
Toad.
just let him through. Toad has got caught on the back end of Bjorn Voss.
Don't think he's got damage though. I think he just escaped that one.
Hayes is moving across. Still a winner. Still a winner. Round the outside. He's been forced all the way off track by Hayes. That racetrack limits just need to be identified there for Hayes, I think. Still a winner down the inside. He's now got the move done.
Beyond Boss!
Beyond Boss! Oh my God!
How has he just done that?
Just forcing up Hayes. Hayes has got to back off this. Hayes has got to back off this. He's getting too involved with the lead battle here. Beyond Boss just puts him out wide. And Toad took everyone on him. Richie and Fidgeting Dragon had swapped in positions for the lead.
I don't know where to look. Oh
my God! Still a winner to sitting duck. Still a winner sitting duck. Beyond Boss up the inside. Toad now forcing it down the inside of Hayes, trying to get the move, and he's got to be aware. And he's got past him. Toad's got past Hayes, just about.
Great stuff.
And Beyond Boss is still a winner, side by side. Side by side, running up the straight. Beyond Boss has got him back to the lead. And Toad was trying to nip the inside of both of them there.
Very opportunistic, yeah. Down
Toxic
into the
past
squiggly
SPD
bits.
Rackler. Oh, contact! Contact SPD Rackler Toxic. Oh, and he's been sent off by Pelly now. Neck hold, I think. Pelly waits up for him and Storm taking avoiding action there across the gravel. Nothing could have been done really there.
Yep. Oh, Jake! Ooh.
Oh, Jake! It's just getting a bit scrappy now out on track. Calm it down, lads. Calm it down. Calm it down.
Yep. Oh, Jake!
Oh, no, Jake's just sent, and he's in the back of Storm.
Yeah.
That's reckless. That is completely and utterly reckless there from old Jake.
But anyway,
Project Cars, that rear wing would have came off.
Yeah, it'd be flipping up in the air by like 100 meters or something.
Oh yeah, he would have. Petty defending off the position from old Jake. Old Jake's just got to calm it down and not go for moves that aren't his. And hopefully he is listening to the stream and taking on board what is being said.
Yeah, Richie's he gonna make a move? No, he's just a little bit too far back there. But Beyond Boss I think is pulling away slightly, although Stinnerwin is just closed in there with DRS, so whatever Beyond Boss did is closed up now.
They're catching up to Jacko, they're catching up to essentially the guys that haven't pitted yet. Hayes hasn't pitted, and SVD Rackler haven't pitted as well, so 8 drivers still to pit, including the top 6 currently out on track, with Bjorn Voss is now approaching Jacko, and if I was Jacko, I wouldn't be putting up a fight with these 3. I'd be focusing more on Hayes, 3 behind them.
Side by side,
Toxic. Fighting back, Toxic got him, yeah. Nice move. Nice move, SVD Rackler can't defend on 10 lap old softs. Very late on the brakes there, trying to catch back up. Billy running around in 19th place. Of course, if he goes on a set of super softs, he can get past this lap. Extra incentive. Bjorn Voss around the outside of Jacko. Oh, he's forced him off track.
Yeah,
Jacko
look at Stinnerwinner.
Doing that.
Look at Toad as well.
Watch out for Toad. These 3 have just got to sit tight. We do have a Dutch 1-2-3, a net 1-2-3, a Dutch 1-2-3, Bjorn Voss and a Toad. The time for pace in 4th. Jacko, these 3 are now going to be losing time.
Richie.
Time for pace has got a good chance here.
Richie's got Fidgeting Dragon for P1.
Bjorn Voss.
Although they have to pit.
Bjorn Voss, Jacko. Jacko's got plenty of straight line speed. Here comes the other 2 though.
Oh,
Winner. This is going to be 3 wide. He's locked up. He's gone miles off. Winner. He knew entry into the corner he was going to get that done.
Oh, and he's
gone. Jacko on the inside line. He's just over. He's just over exaggerating. I think now. Winner. He's losing his cool. Calm.
Yeah.
Toxic Gamer's now gone past him. Winner, I know he wants to. He should just calm it down, calm those tyres down. He's got SVD Rackler who needs to pit behind him. He's in a battle with Storm and Pelly. He can still get a top 5 out of this. He just needs to calm it down and not go for moves.
Yeah, meanwhile, Mr. Dragon, Fidgeting Dragon, still, these guys, Richie and Fidgeting Dragon, aren't getting closer and closer every lap here.
Sorry, Toad got past Jacko and all of that as well. Just to clarify, Toad got past Jacko and all that. So both, now the leaders are clear. As still a winner has just got Toxic on the straight. Lovely move.
Great
That's
stuff.
the sort of move. That's the sort of move. He can now keep his cool. He's quicker than Toxic. He can try and make the gap now back up to time for pace. We're sitting in 4th for this, so he hasn't lost much at all. He's only lost, I would say, 5 seconds.
Scar just got out the way there because he knew he was slower than Bjorn
Toad
Voss.
should be the same thing with here. No further action between Van Dongen and SVD Rackler, says Geronimo. Geronimo, of course, not an F3 steward. I may remind everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Time for pace on Hayes, got past him. Oh, look at the three-way battling behind! SVD Rackler, Pelly, Storm, 3 wide!
Oh!
SVD Rackler sitting duck, locks up, Storm has got both of them! Round the outside! And that's put off Pelly a little bit. Pelly now on the back foot. He's been left reeling with that move, quite literally. But Pelly round the outside, just turning into him slightly.
Oh!
Oh, and SVD Rackler!
Goodness me.
He needs to pit. He needs to pit. He needs to pit. Guarantee you now those tyres will not last 2 minutes. Bjorn Voss matey boy now. Bjorn Voss has got the lead, but it is only 7/10 of a second.
Yeah.
Because, of course, these top 4 still need to pit. And everyone else just spread themselves out a little bit now.
And Bjorn
there he is
Voss...
down the inside.
Yeah, I'm
Nice
just thinking.
Matey boy aware of that.
I'm just thinking here, Bjorn Voss, he's going to have to pit again because those softs will not go to the end. So he's got to try and catch up to these guys ahead, try and pass them to win this race.
Yeah, still a winner. Still a winner, 3-second time penalty. I think Matey Boy's coming in. Yeah, Matey Boy's in, Pigeon Dragon's in. For the pits, this will be for set of mediums, I expect, to the end on both. Scar's in as well. Another set, I think, of mediums there is possible. Pigeon Dragon's on the mediums. I'm just seeing what the other two are going to go on. Mediums for Matey Boy and mediums for Scar, so all 3 are in. And SVD Rackler, he must have heard me on the stream because he's pitted.
Oh, so...
Still a winner. And Hayes running down the straight. Still a winner down the inside. Hayes shouldn't defend this. He should just let him go. He should just let him go. Still a winner should have the move done here. And he does. Still a winner through. And he's now only 1.8 seconds off time for pace. And even better news for him. Storm, 2 places now behind him, in net form, has got a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, it could be costly.
I think still a winner. Hayes on the brake. He's run miles wide. That's an okay rejoin.
Oh, look at
He had
Toxic.
enough room to rejoin that Storm.
He might have a go at him
Toxic,
here.
sorry, yeah. Toxic around the outside. On the brakes, late on the brakes. Hayes just moving across the line a little bit. Just within track limits. Toxic down the inside. He's got the move done. Hayes, I think, should be pitting this lap. If I was Hayes, I'd be pitting this lap and not trying to interfere with some of the front guys' races.
Yeah, he's trying to do a long stint on those mediums to try and get onto the supers or the softs at the end.
Toad, Bjorn Voss, quick, Bjorn Voss.
Yep, I
Toad
got
down
it.
the inside, down the inside. Toad, he's got him. Brilliant move. He had the straight line speed going down the straight. The McLaren is through. Toad has taken the lead from Bjorn Voss, and that's the first time he's been in the lead of this race. Richie and Machine still to pit. Toad now in the net lead of the race.
Yeah,
and we are through halfway.
Yeah, these guys have to overtake Richie and O'Sheen because Toad and Bjorn Voss are on 2 stops. Richie and O'Sheen on the 1, so they've got to try and make the move.
Van Dongen down the inside on Scar.
Scar will fight back.
Got him. Van Dongen's got him.
Well, hang on, because Scar will get the slipstream.
He's on fresher tyres as well. Van Dongen, I think he should be pitting this lap ideally. Scar should be there on the brakes. Van Dongen, he's going to go switchback. Scar should get the move done. He's not. No. He's going to have to sit and wait behind though.
Yeah.
If I was him, I'd be getting impatient and just wait until the straight. Just wait until the straight.
Round the outside?
Just wait until the straight. Time for pace, Jacko?
Yeah, Time tried it round the outside, but Jacko defended that well. Nestin a winner in the background catching.
Yep, F2 Thursday, F4 Saturday, 7 PM for both. Just to confirm, people asking on the stream there.
Yep, O'Sheen's
in. O'Sheen is in, and Scar struggling to get past Van Dongen. And Storm on the back of Hayes.
Yeah, here comes Time.
Coming down the straight. On the pace, and Jacko, Storm as well on Hayes. Tampa Bay has got him. I've just seen that in front. Got him. Hayes is trying to keep him around the outside of Storm. Surely not. On 15 at all mediums. He's got him. What? Storms have
That's
used
amazing.
the pace now, though. Stinner Winner's got past Jacko, I think, as well. Jacko should be pitting this lap. Unless he wants to try and make a one-stop happen.
Still
Storm
side by
and Hayes
side.
side by side. Storm, I think, just giving Hayes plenty of room there, and that's good to see.
Yeah.
Pigeon Dragon's got past O'Sheen as well. And Pelly's right on the back of Storm. And this is for net position. This is for net 7, net 6. This is for net 6.
It's battles all over the place. Battles for third, even for last.
This is-
Jake catching
this is-
Billy as well.
It's been never-ending, this.
I know.
We can't catch a break. We cannot catch a break. It's been brilliant. This is the sort of racing as I'm just looking on board. Battle for lead's getting going, the net lead. Toad and Beyond Boss. Toad's in! What's
Right.
Toad doing? He's in!
Yeah, well, Beyond Voss has to pit as well, so
Beyond
Toad
Boss has
might
to
as
pick
well
again.
do it now,
That-
yeah.
Do you know what? That's good. Storm down the inside on Hayes. Final corner.
Look
Hayes
at
should
Pelly!
pit. Hayes is going to pit.
Oh! Pelly in,
Oh!
is he?
Yeah, Pelly's in.
Right.
Hayes
Stinner
did not
winner,
realise that.
on time, back to this battle.
This is for second place. This is for second place. Time for pace. He's driving a stunning race so far. Stinner Winner's round the outside of him. This is similar to Fidgeting Dragon early on. Oh, Time for Pace just lost the back end. Stinner Winner's going to try and keep around the outside.
No
Julie
way.
does. Oh, what a move! Oh, what a move! Oh my God! Time for Pace left reeling by that move. Stinner Winner. Give them both credit there. Absolute perfection from both drivers, both lines, both kept to their lines, both kept the speed through the corner. Stinner Winner has somehow came out on top of that. He's on a lap older tyres than Time for Pace, just to be aware of that. But Stinner Winner might be the move of the rest. That was brilliant.
That was sensational. What an unbelievable move. We've seen so many moves of people going down the inside, round the outside with so many places here.
We do
Goodness me.
have a logo, by the way. If you click on our profile, you'll be able to see the new logo.
Richie's in. Richie's in.
Oh, the new logo should be there. It is, because I can see it in the little...
Yeah,
Hey.
it might take a while to update. O'Sheen and Fidgeting
O'Sheen.
Dragon side by side.
The Irishman down the inside. Fidgeting Dragon round the outside. He's overshot the corner.
Yeah.
I knew you on entry into that.
Yellow
Yellow flag
flag.
6-3.
Van Dungen spun.
Oh! Van Dongen. Bahrain, is that a puncture? No. That was a puncture.
No.
He's
Sure what
overheating the
happened there.
tyres. He's on 14 lap old softs. They've gone too far, my friend. They've gone way too far. Look at the blistering on the rears. Here. Van Dongen pitting. Looks like he was lagging out there a little bit on my screen. Billy is actually having a battle. He's on the back of old Jake. And he's gone past him.
Good stuff.
The first mention of Billy this race, I think. And Billy has got down
Split
the
there.
inside and he's now into 16th place because Dumlios has just came up behind this. Dumlios, from such a good qualifying performance, has disappointed. He's down 13 positions from 5th.
Yeah, that
Not
front
great
wing
stuff at all.
damage. That front wing damage really cost him when he hit the back of someone early on.
Richie is in net P1. Is he?
Yeah, it's Richie first, Toad
Oh yeah, he
second,
is! Oh my God!
O'Sheen third.
Hang on. Bill
Yeah.
Voss are in. Yeah, Bill Voss is in. Is Stinner going to come in as well? I think both of these might be in. Stinner is coming in. This is the real scenario now. Richie's right through the final corner. Bjorn Voss is only in his pit box. Richie's going to be in the lead. I cannot believe this. Richie has done an undercut of a masterclass here, I think. Bjorn Voss is going to be tight. I think he's got him, you know. Richie has got him.
Yep,
Has
just
he?
about.
Has he? Yes, he has.
What
And so
about
has Toad.
Toad?
Toad's got Bjorn Voss as well. Bjorn Voss is down to third. Bjorn Voss.
What a race we got in store
has
here.
worked to perfection for these two. Richie now in the lead of the race. What on earth is happening here? What on
this is
earth?
fantastic stuff. The one stop
Absolute
working brilliantly.
masterclass.
for Richie.
A point
And
for moving
Hayes.
the rest. I wish there was.
Hayes has got SDV Rackler.
Yeah, nice move that is. Down the straight, plenty of speed. SVD Rackler struggling now on those mediums. And Hayes should be getting pulled away. Oh, Jake and Billy's still having a bit of a ding-dong battling behind.
Yep.
Just lengthened out a little bit now.
Jacko and Toxic.
Wow.
Jacko's done the move. Or has he? He's got a poor exit.
Has he? Toxic down the inside. Jacko's got to be away. He's got to give him room, and he does. Jacko gives him room, and that's for the first time this race. I think I've seen Jacko realise that respect's given, and that was good. That was good showmanship there.
Round the outside?
From
No,
Jacko,
surely
but
not.
he's round the outside
Surely
of Toxic. Surely
not.
not. Surely not.
Oh my
Bit of hand
god.
waving there from Toxic's driver.
Oh,
and
no.
he's into him. Clips into
He's
the
kept
back
out
of
the
him.
barrier. Oh.
Keep it, keep it, keep it. He's done for a spin. He can still
Oh.
continue. He can still continue. Keep going, son. Keep going. Don't. Yeah, wait
Oh,
for
I
everyone
think-
to come through. Oh, he's retired.
Ah.
That's unfortunate, that. It's not as if he... I think it's a bit of wrong on both halves, really. Jacko trying to go for the move up the inside, and then I think Toxic didn't leave him enough room there, if I've got to
Yeah.
be honest. That's my personal opinion there.
Quite unfortunate incident, because I mean we have seen moves done there before in this race quite a few times, so yeah, just unfortunate the way
Yeah.
that happened.
Battle for the lead.
Richie, he's got to get
Come on,
past
Richie.
Storm as soon as possible here.
9 laps to go. Storm leads, but he's got a pit. Richie Van Dongen sets fastest lap. There will be a point, of course, for the fastest lap of the race, even if he's down in 18th place. Storm and Richie coming through. A couple of drivers have been quite questionable tonight, but and I think Van Dongen's been one of them, but majority have been clean. It's been good racing. There's been action throughout the field. If we can maintain that for 11 races, God, they're going to be coming in floods.
Richie, he has to get this move done here. This is race critical for Richie, because look at
Jacko
Toad
had room.
in the background.
Yeah, Jack had room but went wide, which was stupid. That's Montana's perspective on it. But here comes Richie down the outside line on Storm. Storm should give him room here, and Richie's got the move done. He
Great
could have
stuff.
cut in a little bit there and made the curb. That's the
Yeah,
only bit of criticism about that. Toxic on the back of Scar. Down the straight. Yep, he got past him. Easy.
will Scar fight back?
He'll try it on the brakes, but I think Toxic, fresher tyres, waltz past him. It's up to
Got it
10th.
done, yeah.
And Toxic now, after a very slow and a very steady first half of the race, he's now starting to get back into this.
Zumalios, he's got Ojake, but Ojake will have the slipstream
Jackson will
now.
battle back. Round the outside. Dominios will have the inside.
Switchback.
Got caught on the curb a little bit, but he's got the move done. Dominios up to 16th. And Billy continuing. Good to see Billy continuing after his contact earlier on. He's in 15th. If he wants to pit and get for fastest lap, I think that's the only real saving grace he's got, really. But he's doing well. He's in 15th and he's continuing. If that was Billy of last season, I don't think we would have seen him in this race much longer. Still a winner on the back of Matey, but is he going to go around the outside of double right-hander?
Oh, surely not.
This is like Matthias and Variable round 3. This is still a winner. Now on the speed down the hill into the final corner. He's going to come back in the slipstream. He's
Toad.
going to go
Storm's
through.
in.
Storm's in.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh, Bjorn Voss
That
is
was-
close. Bjorn Voss is extremely close here to the back of Toad. Is he going to make it? No, he isn't. He's going to... Oh!
Yes, he is! Onto the car down the inside, and I tell you what, turning a negative into a positive, slight bit of contact. I think that's fair racing, though. Bjorn Voss has got him.
Yeah, watch
But
for
now Toad's
Toad.
fighting back.
Round the
Toad's fighting back.
outside.
Still the winner's got past Matey Boy.
Round the
Further down
outside.
the field. No way. No way. Bjorn Voss has got him.
Yeah.
Keeps the position.
Next
And
up is
Richie.
Richie.
Richie, though, with an undercut masterclass.
Oh,
Yellow
Ojake's
flag
out.
sector 3, Jake has retired. Not sure if there's contact there. That
have
looks
a
like it
look.
might be in the pit lane. I think that might be in the pit lane.
Yeah.
He's retired in the pits. That's good. He
Right.
hasn't retired out on track. That's what we like to see.
Yep, good stuff
Race
there.
report causing a collision, Jacko and Toxic. Yeah, we'll have a look at that, of course, after this race. 26 people are still watching us.
This has been a thrilling race.
This has
Absolutely
been brilliant.
thrilling.
This has been brilliant. Who said FRL and TFRL could not make this work? Well, I think by this race, for the whole, we proved you wrong. And I hope you keep coming back to see us during the week and during the next 11 weeks as well.
Yeah. Toads
These two were
will
catching Richie though.
have
These
a
two were
go.
catching Richie. That's
Toads
two
will
and a
have a
half.
go.
That was 2.3 at the beginning of the lap. It's now 1.6.
Yeah, Toad, he's going for it.
Toad on the inside. Oh my God.
Oh.
Yeah, he had to back off that. Good attempt for trying. Good attempt for trying, but
Seen the
now
difference?
he should get him. Now he should get him. Down the inside, Toad on the brakes. He's got the inside line. Toad going to be forced out onto the camber of the corner, and Bjorn Voss on the camber of the corner, and Toad has now got him. And he's into second place. Good, fair, clean racing between both Dutchmen there. But the Irishman is still leading. These two just beginning to squabble a little bit. Gap has just extended out a little bit. Richie in the prime position to take the win, or will these two get him before the end?
Oh, I have a fear that Toad and Bjorn Voss are going to get past Richie, unfortunately for him. But Richie, he's going to defend, I think, with all his life to try and win this Grand Prix, because it's been such a long time since his last win, of course, in Belgium, I think, in FRL. So, yeah, that was like months ago.
Keep an eye on the action. Keep an eye on Bjorn Voss and Toad. I'm going to run everyone through the penalties, because Montana wants to see the penalties. Richie, 2 warnings. Richie, 2 warnings. Penalty for Toad.
Oh dear.
2 warnings for Bjorn Voss. Asheen, 3 warnings. Fidgeting Dragon's running strong in 5th. 3 warnings. Stinner winner, a penalty. Matey Boy, a warning. Time for Pace, a warning. 2 warnings, sorry. Toxic Gamer, 1 warning. Pelly, 1 warning. 2 warnings. Storm, a penalty. He's in the pits, Storm, as well.
Storm? No, he's just got past. Oh, the Scar's just got him again, down into turn 1.
Oh, okay. Scar, 1 penalty. Hayes is on 1 warning. SVD Rackler's on a penalty. Dumlios is on a warning. Penalty, 3 penalties for Billy, including a 5-second penalty. Penalty for Van Dongen. And that is it. That's a rundown. Billy in the pits, by the way.
Oh yeah. That's why Dumlios.
So that's the penalty rundown. Hopefully everyone enjoyed that, and I wasn't too quick for everyone. Given the amount of action that is now, I've just seen this, the amount of action that's now unfolding out on track. Blistering starting to occur. I'm watching Stinner winner. Blistering starting to occur on the mediums of Fidgeting Dragon. Stinner should get past them quite easily, I think, here though. He gets the run off the corner, and he does, and he's in with a good shout of getting him down the hill here into the final corner. He's going to back off and wait for DRS, I think. Oh! He's into the back of him. He just messed up his braking point there, Stinner winner. Into the back of him, no front wing damage. Stinner should get past him now. And Fidgeting Dragon. Oh! Oh, there's a desync. Is that a desync going on?
Is that?
Was that a desync going on between those two? I'm pretty sure I just saw a desync. They were going inside of each other. But I think they can see each other on track, which is quite weird. Stinner winner, Fidgeting Dragon running up the straight, keeping to the line, side by side up the straight.
Around the outside, down the inside.
On the corner of the corner, Fidgeting Dragon. Stinner winner's going to have him around the outside, but a little bit of wheel banging. But
and
that is
Toxic.
okay. A-okay. And Toxic around the outside of Matey Boy.
Yeah, good move there.
Nice, but hang on. What's going on for second?
Bjorn Voss, is he close enough?
No, he's not close.
Or is he just catching, yeah.
Is Billy going for fastest lap? I hope he is, and I hope he's not on a 10-minute delay. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Oh, right.
Everyone just spreading themselves out now. Matey Boy dropping off Toxic. He's got Pelly now at his clutches. But real competitive. And do you know what? Some of these guys in the top 10, I tell you what, I've just seen who's in 4th place.
Oh,
Have you seen where he's came from? Have you seen where he's came from?
Oh my
He's came from
goodness
15.
me.
Your boss has got plenty of speed and he's just waltzed past Toad. Down the straight, he's just waltzed past him. Limited ERS usage there for Toad, but Beyond Boss has just waltzed past him as if he wasn't there. The top two, though, these two, Beyond Boss, Toad, closing into Richie. Last 4 laps is going to be very, very exciting.
It's going to be a grandstand finish here. Unbelievable. We couldn't have asked more for this first race.
This really is brilliant. And in fact, if I've got to say it, this is one of the best league races I've seen. Limited amounts of contact from what we've seen on the stream. And the racing has just been excellent by every single driver out on track tonight.
Yeah.
Hats off to everyone. Hats off to everyone. There's a few that we're going to be looking at. There's a few that we're going to be trying to improve. Hayes on the back of Van Dongen. Further down the order, 15, 16.
Oh, right. Down into
He's on
turn 4, I
supers,
think he might go.
fresh super softs. Round the outside? No. No.
Oh, there's a bit of contact.
Oh, Van Dongen!
That's like Sainz, Carlos Sainz and Verstappen. It's like a carbon copy of that
Hayes!
incident.
And I think a bit of karma there for Van Dongen. He forces him off track. And Hayes was in every right, I think, to do that. I think he was in every right. He would have got the move done on Van Dongen in the first place.
Yeah.
And Hayes got past him.
Goodness. We got
Van
30
Dongen
viewers.
needs investigating.
30 people are
30
watching.
viewers.
This epic battle.
One of them is me. One of them is me. Toad's got 3 second time penalty at turn 3.
Oh no.
And look how close the top 3 are. Oh my god. Where's this sprung from?
3 laps to go.
About a second and a half.
3 to go.
What on earth? Beyond Boss. Oh, I tell you what. Richie's a sitting duck here. Have you seen his ERS?
No, but I presume it's quite bad.
It's 10%. Beyond Boss is on 45.
And Toad?
Toad is on 44. Coming at the start of the straight there.
Right. Who's
Oh my
gonna
God.
win this? Oh my goodness. Bjorn has to be favourite, surely.
For penalties, it'll be Richie. Because both of them now in behind. I think I've got 3 seconds. Let me just check.
Oh, has Bjorn got a penalty? Didn't realise that.
Pretty sure he does.
That was just Toad.
Oh yeah, you're right, sorry. Yeah, you're right. Toad's got 2 penalties now, so Toad, I think we can count out of this.
Here we go.
On penalties. These two
Approaching
are even.
the second
Bjorn
to
Boss,
last
Richie.
lap.
Oh, I want to see Bjorn Boss win this. Come on, Bjorn Boss has got him here. He's miles quicker than him down the straight. Look! Oh, his EOS has run out!
Oh.
Richie's EOS has run out. He's overshooting it on the EOS. He's got to try and hold something back for the end of the race.
Yeah.
He's got to hold it back. Richie, as I said, what did I say half a lap ago? A sitting duck. And that's what we're seeing here. Richie now is going to be falling back through the field, and I think Toad might get him here.
Yeah, Pelly's got a matey boy, I think. Yep. Although
Pelly has got
matey boy,
matey boy.
round the
Oh!
outside. Get the inside
Giving each
line
other
here.
plenty of room as well. Pelly's got the speed though. Pelly's got the speed. Matey boy on the inside line. Pelly can cut across.
He's got him,
Matey
yeah.
boy aware. Pelly's got him.
Great stuff.
Good sportsmanship there by both drivers. Good clean racing again. Look at the lead battle. Oh my god. I'm like a kid at Christmas coming into the final sector. The final lap of this race.
This is unbelievable.
This really has just been one of those races that you can put down in the record books and say, my god, it was good.
Yeah.
But I think now, Bjorn Voss is beginning to pull away, and I think he's got this now. I really think he's got this.
Yeah, Rich
Toad
and
is gonna-
Toad will have DRS, of course.
Toad cannot gain 6 seconds on Richie with a final lap to go. It's impossible. I think this is your top 3 as you're looking in right now.
Well, anything
And by
can
the way,
still happen.
Geronimo is putting his comments in. Geronimo's putting in the comments of what we've seen on the stream. And he's putting in the investigations that we're going to be looking at. So we'll get everyone's POV tonight and then go through everything starting from tomorrow and then into Wednesday.
Yeah,
And then we
that's
hope
perfect.
to have the standings out end of the week, Friday. And that's a promise. It's not going to be like me.
Or me.
Fastest lap update. Fastest lap, I think, is Van Dongen.
Ah.
I do believe. I think it's Van Dongen. Let me just check. It is Van Dongen. 29.426. Richie, 29.463.
Oh my.
And it's actually quite
Goodness.
close, you know. The fastest lap, that final extra point, is really close because of the five
Billy!
drivers. Billy!
Billy!
He's stolen it by 100!
Oh
He's stolen
my
the fastest lap by 100!
gosh.
Has he done enough though? Can Michel Van Dongen or Hayes try and fight this back? Still on board with Toad though. They're coming into the final sector. Beyond Voss leads. 1.2 seconds, he's got this. Richie now second. Toad in third. Is he going to have a final late flourish down the inside? He's not. He knows it. He's got 2 seconds. He's got 6 seconds worth of penalties. What a race. Beyond Voss is going to be coming across the line to win here in a GHR F3. Richie second.
Great stuff.
Toad in third. Asheen, can he get told on penalties? No, he can't. He misses out by 0.2 of a second. Still a winner across the line, not his race. But he comes across the line in 5th and performs well. Pitching Dragon in 6th. Time for pace in 6th.
Oh, look
Top
at Storm.
6, 7. Pitching Dragon
Storm.
8th. We'll have a look at the...
For the final point. Oh, he just misses out. And that is a huge.
That's a massive crash. Scar across the line. He just avoids this as AI. SVD Rackler coming across the line 13th. Dumlios in 14th. Not his race at all here tonight.
Yeah.
Really not his race. Come back next week for Dumlios. SVD Rackler, he's got him actually, 13th. SVD Rackler 14th. Hayes across the line. Can he nick fastest lap?
Oh,
Yes, he
yes!
can! 29.1! Oh, Billy's right in the back! Oh, Billy's run out of fuel! I can't
Oh,
believe it!
no.
Billy's run out of fuel! Similar to Austria, he's run out of fuel. Billy across the line in 17th. 17 finishes in GHR F3. What a race that was, though.
Just
what
flown
a race
by.
that was.
Unbelievable.
Oh my
What a
God.
race. What a race.
32 viewers. 32. That's a new record.
It is.
By God, I hope you have seen some great action and you want to come back. And of course, if you want to join in, we will be considering mid-season sign-ups. We will be considering this after this race, I can guarantee you now. So if anything happens, we'll have mid-season sign-ups. But if you do, if you have GT Sport, if you have Project Cars, forms will be going out on our Twitter, at Global Hub Racing, capital G, capital H, capital R. Oh. What
Well,
a
XP.
race.
My well deserved
Kelly,
XP.
bad tyre strategy from me. Great racing, guys. Best F3 race ever. Best F3 race ever. Beyond Voss wins. Richie second. Told third, Asheen fourth. I'm going to give a joint driver of the day to Richie and Asheen for their performances tonight. They've been
Oh, yeah.
absolutely sublime. Really, really good. Stinner winner. That contact put him back. I don't think he would have got maybe a podium. I'm not sure. Time for pace in 6th, Toxic 7th, Fidgeting Dragon, good performance from him in 8th on 11th. Pelly 9th, Matey Boy 10th, Storm 11th, Scar 12th, Dumlios 13th, Rackler 14th, Hayes, Van Dongen, Billy, the only other finishers. Oh, Jacko O'Neill missing out on the finish, but my God, what a race that was. That was brilliant.
Great
That
stuff.
was
Oh, unbelievable stuff.
unbelievable. That was unreal. And we can say now, this part of the stream is going to be dedicated to driver interviews. And we are calling it GHR Commentators Corner.
Dun dun dun.
So it's now GHR Commentators Corner. So everyone will now be coming into the lobby. Can you suggest some people to invite? I think we should try and interview the top 3, maybe the top 5.
Yeah, right, I'll invite those guys. That was unbelievable. Yeah. What a race. Goodness me. Right, let's get these guys in.
Come on,
I can't believe that, yeah. Right. Yeah, I'm just suggesting these guys now for you that are on my friends list. But yeah.
We could make very first supermobile.
No messages in the PSN chat? Good stuff. It's good to see.
Why are you going the other way?
Right, that is everyone I have on my friends list anyway.
Right, just to address a couple of points before we get into Commentator's Corner, which essentially is driver interviews. Great racing clause as well, which is great practice and entertainment. Clearly, yes. Commentary is best. David Croft and Martin Brundle? I think so.
Yeah.
James, is there any details on the Super Formula in GT Sport? We are looking at options to run leagues on GT Sport. Super Formula is on that list. And there'll be a sign-ups form, GT Sport sign-ups form out by the end of the week.
Right, have you suggested those guys, by the way?
Oh, I'll,
Yeah.
wait, I'm just rambling on here. Rambling. Right, first come, first serve. The 6 spots, who's going to get in first?
Let's find out. And in fact, if you want to invite anyone that I haven't got on my friends list,
Yeah.
that would be great stuff. But yeah, they're just joining in now, so we'll wait until everybody's in. But wow, what a race!
Oh my god.
That was unbelievable.
Right.
I just
Let's calm down for the interviews. Calm.
All right. I'm waiting for Bjorn Voss to join to interview first.
I'm waiting for Bjorn Voss to join.
Don't know if he's here, but anyway, I think we should just to start things off.
Let's go on the grass because you know I should
Getting
We'll head.
close.
Yes, dinner winners just joined here. Oh, there we go. Right, let's begin. Bjorn Voss is here. The first winner, technically, of Global Hub Racing ever, really, in this F3 Championship. But wow, what a race that was. First of all, talk us through those opening couple of laps. And, of course, you did pull away, but it wasn't by much. You got over a second gap, which is crucial, of course, that you, Stinner winner didn't get DRS over you. But, yeah, talk us through those first couple of laps.
Oh my god.
Oh, party settings.
Oh, Bjorn Voss, you need to share your voice. I think.
Je moet
Ja.
je party-instelling even doen, Björn.
Oh my.
Yeah, if you go party settings
Yeah,
and
he wasn't coming
then
through.
voice aloud,
That way it won't explode in our area.
share voice,
Even
I think.
party-instellingen en toestaan dat je stem wordt gedeeld. Altijd toestaan. Dan niet doen.
Get that out. I
Party-instellingen
think
en
we should
toestaan
go
dat
to
je
the
stem
very
wordt
first.
That was for him speaking, so that's
It's all good.
yeah.
Oh, good. Right. Yeah, Bjorn Voss just. Where were we? Oh, yeah, first couple of laps. So, yeah. Of course, when you pitted quite early on, I think pretty much everyone figured out that you were doing a two-stop, and as a result, you got caught up in a bit of traffic, and you had some sensational battles trying to get yourself up through the field, including, of course, with Stinner Winner, who was your main rival, and Toad, of course, throughout that race. So, how was that trying to try and weave your way through the traffic and make sure not to cause any damage, of course, to your front wing or anything?
Now, first of all, it was not the best strategy, I think, to pass so many people in a second stint, but at the end it worked out perfectly. Yeah, I had some great battles. I enjoyed it really. Yeah.
If they
Yeah, and of course, making that second stop, Richie, who was on the one stop, of course, was out in the lead. You had to try and catch him, and then you had Toad as well, battling with you. I mean, how were
wow,
those,
yeah.
like, talk us through, like, those final 3 or 4 laps when you knew you had to get the
It
move
was
done?
sweaty, man. It was really sweaty. Especially with Toad, he's a great driver. Yeah, I was on him, he was on me. It was great. I saw Richie at the beginning. He was on the medium, so I knew he did the one stop. Yeah, just push, and I made it.
You did. You've got 25 points. You didn't get fastest lap because that went to Hayes, but anyway,
Yeah, that.
this is looking good for you going into Canada. Do you think? Well, how do you think you'll get on in Canada first of all? How do you think you'll do around that track?
Canada,
the
not
next
that
race?
much. No, I don't enjoy that track really.
Unfortunately, everyone likes us.
We'll see. If I get points, I'm happy there in Canada.
All right. Well, congratulations. You are our first race winner of the season. 10 rounds to go. Next one's Canada. So all the best for Canada.
Thanks, guys. Cheers.
Thank you very much. Who is next up? Who finished next?
Dinner winner?
Stinner winner? Right,
Is that
let's...
dinner winner? Is it? Yes, it is. Pretty sure.
Stinner winner. Oh, and there's a lot of...
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Right, Stinner
I'm in
winner.
a free space.
Talk us through, like Bjorn Voss did, those opening couple of laps. Because Bjorn Voss pulled away slightly, but after he got that 1 second gap, you were able to keep up with him, and he couldn't really pull away as much as he probably wanted to.
Yeah, well, first I started with a bit more fuel than necessary, I think. So I was a bit heavier. So Bjorn pulled the gap, but eventually he struggled with his tires. My tires were quite fine, actually. So I catched up, but yeah, couldn't pass him. Tried the undercut, it worked. But yeah, he had more pace than me. This time as well. So yeah, and then that stupid mistake, but yeah. Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, that spin was unfortunate. I know it was so close between you and the McLarens and Bjorn Voss, and it's unfortunate because I think you would have been right up there in, contention to win that race right at the end. But these things happen. It's unfortunate, but yeah, do you think, like I said there, that you would have, challenged Bjorn Voss right to the end of that race if that didn't happen?
Yeah, I think it did. Like Bjorn said, we were both on on the 2-stop, and that isn't really the best strategy, I think. So yeah, you need to try some things. You need to take some more risk, and sometimes it paid off. I had some good battles and went around the outside of some cars, and it all worked out. But yeah, 1 out of 10 it goes wrong. So yeah, we'll move on.
Of course, and the next round is Canada, so Bjorn Voss said he might struggle a little around here. How has this track been for you? How do you think you'll get on?
Yeah, Canada, I'm quite good at that track. I think my first win at TFRL was at Canada, so a bit of memories. Yeah, so we'll see. It's also a bit, yeah, you can do a 2-stop as well, so it will be interesting to see what everyone is doing.
Fantastic stuff. Well, congratulations anyway on getting, I think, 5th in the end. You ended up with, so good points there. Of course, you wanted to win or at least get a podium, and that's unfortunate with your spin. But hopefully, you can bounce back in Canada. And yeah, wish you all the best, of course, for next week's race.
And yeah, thanks for commentating. You did a good job, so thanks again.
Yeah, no problem. Good luck once again.
Okay. Cheers, guys.
Yeah, who's next, by the way? In the
Next up is a returning Time for Pace.
Time for Pace. Is he here? Is he?
Hope so.
Yo, what's up?
Hey.
Hey, he's here. Well, it's been a while.
Right.
It's been several Grand Prix, but you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. Hopefully for good.
Yeah, and it was certainly a sensational start. I think you went, what, 7th to 4th in the opening lap?
Yeah. Great start.
Yeah, and from there, I mean, you were keeping up with a lot of guys. But yeah, how was your race from then on, really, after you got that 4th place?
Well, my whole race was just keeping the both Mercedes behind me. To be honest, I was battling the Mercedes the whole race. I mean, I had a Tuffle. I think Stinner winner, is it? Never heard of him. But
Yep, the Ferrari
him,
guy, yeah.
yeah, Ferrari, he spun out or something, and then he made his way back through the field, and then he done me around the outside, which I was pretty salty about. But other than that, it was a great move from him. But yeah, I think the one-stop strategy was a lot faster than the two-stop, so it put us down a few positions. But I stayed ahead of both Ferraris, and then gained a position at the end because I got no penalties. So that was a good race in my books.
Yeah. So wait, where did you end up in the
I finished
results?
sixth.
Sixth. So yeah, 8 points, 8 good points to take home, of course. But yeah, I mean, do you think if you did the one stop, you would have finished higher? Do you think, like, how high could you have got if you had the
Well,
ultimate strategy?
If we started on the softs and then went on to the mediums, I reckon, like, because Richie got like second or something on the one stop, so
Yeah.
he did brilliant. So yeah, like, I mean, he started 11th, stayed out of trouble, maybe he got a podium, but with the starting tyres I had, I reckon I did a good job.
Yeah,
And then
Richie
Toxic
and
Gamer
Machine did
was, me and him were equal on pace, I think. I mean, we were faster than each other at some points, but we're basically equal on pace. So I'm expecting a long season battle with him.
Yeah, and well, next up is Canada. I think you did rather well in FRL last season, if I recall. So, do you think you can do well here once again for next week's race?
Well, hopefully, and just not get any penalties.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I think that would be yeah. I think a lot of people will get penalties there actually, all those chicanes and everything. But yeah, well done on your comeback, of course, to league racing since Singapore in F2 last season, and yeah, all the best, of course, for next week's race in Canada.
Cheers, buddy. Well done.
Fantastic stuff. What a race that has been. And next up is who's
I've
next?
just seen the sheet.
Who's
Next up, I think, was Pelly, I think.
Pelly.
Oh, he's coming back. He's back.
Is Pelly here? Pelly. Have I got him muted actually? Oh yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my yeah. Pelly. Hello. Hello.
Oh, quickly, get to the dinner.
Is Pelly here? Pelly. Right. how was your race? Talk us through it, because that was, goodness me, that was a race and a half.
Yeah, it started not good because I forgot to press the clutch, so I start was not good. I lost a lot of position, but after the first corner I gained it all back. Yeah, I was very struggling with the tires because after 2 laps I was already 30% on my wears, so I had to pit at lap 6. So yeah, and after that I was following Storm until we got we got a Red Bull in front of us, and I was behind Storm, and then he went to the left, I went to the right, and I don't know what I was on the brake, and I was on next to him, but I don't know if he saw me or not, because he took the normal line, and I had to go on the curve, and I lost all the momentum, and the Red Bull passed me again. So I don't know, but yeah, I think if you started on outside the top 10, you could have the best strategy, because you didn't have to run the soft tires, super soft tires. So
Oh yeah,
yeah.
definitely. But
Yeah.
anyway, what position did you finish in the end, by the way? Just to
Ninth.
ninth. Yeah. So, do you think you could have bettered on that position, or was that the ultimate position you could have achieved in this race? Because you had such a good qualifying, and you dropped back in the race slightly.
Yeah, I think maybe I could maybe get into the fight with Toxic, maybe, but I was a lot of I got a lot held off into the traffic, and so. But I think I would not gain a lot. Yeah, I'm happy with ninth. So because this track's not my favorite, so I'm happy with it.
Yeah. Well, do you think Canada might favour you a little bit more? How are you around
Yeah.
that track?
Canada is one of my best tracks on this game, so I'm aiming for a good result out there. So let's see and hope that I can get a good amount of points.
Yeah, of course. Well done anyway on getting ninth place today. And yeah, I wish you all the best, of course, for the next race in Canada, of course. So
Thank you.
yeah. Right, who's next?
Let me have a look at the results because I've got them up on Twitter now.
Oh, lovely! Wow, that was quick.
No, that was quick. We are very quick. I've also posted, by the way, post-race penalties investigations will happen in the coming days. On the thing.
Good stuff.
So next up is Toxic Gamer, who we have totally missed because he finished in 7th.
Oh, and he was the first to join the party as well. Oh dear, oh dear. Sorry about that, Toxic Gamer. Well, first of all, yeah, talk us through those opening couple of laps because, yeah, they're usually quite hectic. Although this one was quite clean. Yeah, talk us through it from your perspective at the start and those opening couple of laps. Yeah, so you finished in 7th. I mean, do you think a one stop would have brung you up like one or two or even more positions if you stuck to a one stop? Yeah. It's touch and go, but I think overall, I think like Richie and Oshin proved like one stop, you can definitely get in great positions if others go for two stops. But you had some great battles out on track, going side by side with your teammate and quite a few other people out there. So yeah, it must have been quite an exciting race for you. Yeah, and well, you carry 6 points over, of course, to the next race in Canada. How do you think you'll go? I mean, how have you performed in Canada before? Do you think you can do well around that track? That's great stuff to hear. I hope you all the best, of course, for next week, and congratulations once again on your debut race, technically, here at Bahrain. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, thanks for racing as well. Great action you provided us to commentate over. All right. Is there anyone else?
Next up is Hayes, I think, because Jacko didn't finish. Do you believe?
Hayes? We got 3. Oh, we got 4 people here. Oh, that was something wrong on my screen there. So is it Hayes? Yes, Hayes. Is Hayes here? Hayes.
I don't know.
Oh,
there he is. Hey!
Yeah, hopefully you got your voice on shared so everyone can hear you.
Yeah, I do, so hopefully.
Good stuff.
Yeah,
Well, yeah. Hayes, talk us through your start and that opening few laps for you. How was it out there?
I started on the medium tyres. I started off really slow because I didn't want to get any wing damage, but on the hairpin there was like 3 cars that stopped dead, and I just didn't notice it, and I hit into them, so I had wing damage all the way until my first pit stop, which kind of ruined my strategy basically, so I had no pace. So yeah, so at the end of the race, I just thought I'd go for the fastest lap. I nearly didn't get it because Van Dongen, like, I thought he was trying to hold me up because he had the fastest lap at the time, so I didn't think he wanted me to get it, but I managed to get past him and then get it in the end, which is good.
Right, so do you think without that front wing damage during your first stint, you could have got a much better result than...
Definitely,
Then
I felt I
what?
could have easily got top 10.
Yeah, because we saw you
Easily
struggling.
top 10.
Like, I know you were on quite worn tyres, but...
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
worn, and then my wing just was gradually getting worse. It started off yellow, and then by the time I pitted, it was orange, which is a bit strange. I'm not sure if it gradually gets worse in the race. I've never really experienced that before, but yeah, it
Yeah,
was just getting
I'm
worse
not
and
so
worse
sure.
and worse.
Yeah, that's unfortunate to hear, but you did get 1 point, of course, not by finishing 10th, but by getting the fastest lap, and that was quite close at the end, actually. You just got it, I think, on the last lap, if I do recall.
Yeah, on the last lap. So I got myself some clear air on literally the last lap. So I thought I'd literally put a finger up, and then I managed to get it by a couple of attempts.
Yeah, so at
I
least
do
you,
have some pace
yeah.
on that track, but yeah, just
Yeah,
didn't go
well,
right today.
at least you get a point, you know. It could have been worse. Someone could have nicked it off you, so that fastest lap point, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. Well, next up is Canada, so do you think you can go even better around there?
Definitely, yeah. It's one of my favourite tracks, so I'm hoping to do well. I'm looking to get a podium, so I can get back into the swing of things and not be too far behind on points. So that is my aim.
Great
Minimum
stuff.
of 3rd.
Oh, setting high standards. Great stuff, that's what we like to hear. Well, I wish you all the best for Canada, and yeah, commiserations on what happened today, but also congratulations on your fastest lap.
Thank you very much, and thanks for the commentary, guys. I'll definitely watch that back
No
soon.
problem. You're welcome. As
Thank
Toad
you.
joins and leaves, so...
No, he's left.
Have a good
Oh.
night, guys. Bye.
Alright, see ya, Hayes. Next up
We've
is
got one left.
Jacko. Jacko's the last one here. Last and unfortunately least today because well, let's not get into the accident first. Let's talk about the majority of that race before that happened. How was the first couple of laps for you?
Well, I did say last Bahrain is probably, I did say, it's the worst track on the calendar for me. I just cannot find pace at all. Like in Australia in the practice race last week, I was pretty much the same. I was getting the same pace and lap times as Stinner winner and all that. So I was expecting to be like 5th and 6th, but then as I seen like or maybe just below 6th, 7th, but I'd seen it was Bahrain. I just didn't have a chance. I just don't know what it is. I've tried loads of setups, or I just cannot find pace around Bahrain. I struggled a lot. So even like a P11, 12 would have been good for me.
Yeah, and well, you were going okay. You know, you were still in the mix up until your unfortunate retirement. Talk us through it, because I mean that was an opportunistic move, you know, and we have seen it a couple of times during the same race. You know, people making moves there. But yeah, what happened to you when you spun and retired?
Who was it again? I crashed with.
Toxic. It was Toxic.
Oh yeah, Toxic.
Yeah, I seen Toxic just came out the pits in front of me, and obviously his tyres were cold. Normal up to 3 laps at that point. Yeah, so he was not really getting away, and then I seen a gap around the outside, but then I was like, this is going to be such a good move, but then the door just kept closing and I couldn't get out in time.
Yeah, and of course, I thought you saved it initially, and then you kind of lost it again.
Yeah,
and
that's what I thought.
Yeah. It's quite unfortunate, but oh well. I mean, do you think without that spin, do you think you would have finished just outside the points, or could you have gotten better? Or... Yeah.
Nah, 11th, 12th is probably just Bahrain, I've got. I don't know if you saw, but my qualifying pace was absolutely dreadful, and I just cannot do anything around Bahrain. Still not know what it is.
Yeah, well,
But
do
yeah,
you think Canada will be better for you?
I was really good around Canada last year. This year, not so much, but it's definitely better than Bahrain. So hopefully, I can get 8, 7 around there.
Good stuff. Well, commiserations on what happened today, but yeah, I wish you all the best, of course, for the next Grand Prix this time next week in Canada.
What's the 10 races?
Right. So after
Someone
Bahrain,
out in the Discord.
Canada, Austria, France,
I don't think many of
Britain.
my strong races are on there, like Australia, Monaco. But,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh well, I mean, I'll try my best for the season. I think definitely, at least that's the worst track out the way with, so onwards and upwards from here.
Yeah. Only 10 races to go. That's how you can also be, you know, it's
Yeah,
not a
and
full
did you see
calendar.
I don't know if you've seen, but there was a collision with me and Stinner when I near the start he like spun.
Oh, yeah, I think we might have.
His toe didn't give me.
Yeah.
I had no room on the inside, and I could not go outwards anymore to give him more space, and eventually had to turn in, and then just
Yeah. Yeah, well, Amanda and Jack Meyer are the stewards, so they'll definitely look into it and report to us. But
Yeah, it was
yeah,
nothing bad though. I just couldn't get it going this weekend, but the collision was. Oh, that was nearly one of the best moves I've done. But just couldn't complete it in time. And obviously that part of the track's quite slippy, but
yeah,
yeah,
of course. Well,
it's not a great day, but
exactly.
looking forward to Canada.
Indeed, and on that note, good luck. All the best for next week.
Yeah, cheers, guys.
And did Toad join back? By the way, is he?
Nope.
He has.
Nope, I think his friend wanted to join about the GT Sport, but we can have a private conversation with him either tonight or tomorrow
Right,
about.
see you guys Monday, boys, next week.
See ya.
All right, Jacko. So
Copy invite for me and Brookie.
is that everybody done? Is there anyone in the comments saying, "Oh, invite me"? You've forgotten about me.
No, there's quite a lot of talk about the GT Sport League actually. Why is my name blue on Discord? Deneen, you are an admin on Discord. That's why your name is blue.
Alcatraz Prison. I played that map in Black Ops 4. Pretty good game.
Neil's saying he wants an invite. Pretty much we're all done. So what we'll do now is tell you the schedule of the races that are going to be happening here on GHR F1 Live. It's totally not FR Live still on some people's devices because the FR logo is still showing up.
Oh, dear me.
You might have not saved changes. That's all I'm thinking. But our schedule for this week: Tuesday, Wednesday, there is nothing. On Wednesday, you will be seeing a stream on the TFRL channel. The TFRL channel will remain for the next couple of weeks before that gets turned on the GT Sport. So, GT Sport, there is a social race Wednesday. The track is to be decided and confirmed. It will be confirmed tomorrow. And I will be streaming the session instead of Ball Boy, because obviously we can't stream it on this now with it being the F1 channel.
Oh yes, yes.
So then we are going to be back on this channel on Thursday. F2, you're competing in Bahrain around here. It is likely to be myself and a very, very special guest in the comments and in the thingy, in the I've lost my train of thought.
Oh dear.
Yeah, Thursday, F2. We are going to be it's going to be myself, and it's going to be Better Than Sniper in the commentary box if he's not busy. myself, Better Than Sniper, the old GT Sport Pro commentary team is coming to F1 on Thursday evening, and that'll be streamed, of course, by myself. Then on Friday, F1, the return of VSR Blizzard, well awaited, and the F1 drivers are really the pinnacle of what we're trying to achieve here in Global Hub Racing. This is going to be a massive, massive fist fight, I'm going to call it. It's one of those matchups. Blizzard versus Montana versus Onyx Mer versus the rest in F1 on Friday. And then Saturday, we tone it down a little bit with F4 driving for you. Likely to be a shorter grid than normal, but we are going to be running that tier on Saturday, so F4 will still run on Saturday, and we are hoping not Better Than Sniper, but Better Than Keelan. That's Neil's in the comment section. And then, of course, Sunday will be GT Sport Pro, the final 40-minute endurance race on Sunday, because after that there'll be Circuit de la Sarthe and Nürburgring. We'll be running 1 hour endurance races. 1 hour endurance races, which I think is going to be turned into a 15-minute qualifying session. An extended. So we're going to be getting extended viewing for the last 2 weeks of GT Sport. But that is our thingy. Check on our Twitter at Global Hub Racing, capital G, capital H, capital R. We have released the Project Cars 2 sign-ups. If you are interested, if you know that's anyone that's interested in competing in Project Cars, we've got a list of championships. Looking likely at the minute like touring car is leading the way, so it's looking quite likely that we are doing a touring car league moving forward in GHR. That's to be confirmed. Sign-ups will close in probably a week and a half's time, and we're aiming to get the season started, whatever championship it is, by the end of April. So not too long to wait. And that's going to be covered on a separate channel. That will be covered on GHR Project Cars 2 channel, which will be created in due course.
Indeed, and of course...
that is it, I think.
Yeah, well, GHR Extra, you know, the GHR show, hopefully. The
GHR show?
Coming. We'll probably record it tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to be recording the GHR show tomorrow. If you're not sure what the GHR show is, the GHR show is essentially a podcast-style show. It's a bit more relaxed. We are going to be recording aspects. We've got already the hot lap uploaded onto Global Hub Racing Extra. The link is in the Discord, and we will put it out, of course, the hot lap videos on Twitter for anyone that wants to see that. And that's been done by Onyx Mer, so thank you to him for doing the Bahrain hot lap. I was going to say something and it's just totally gone out of my head. It's just totally gone out of my head.
GHR Extra.
Yeah, GHR show. There's going to be features, there's going to be reviews, previews, there's going to be driver interviews on there as well. We're going to be joined by special guests. I'm hopefully aiming to get in some external F1 community that's in the community, so you could see commentators coming in, speaking about them, getting to know a bit more about them, getting to know a bit more about the people behind the scenes here in GHR. You might even see an interview with me, if I'm up for it. And yeah, it's totally new, it's totally fresh. Other leagues do this in a sort of podcast style sort of thing. We are aiming to be the same, but we are aiming to put the viewer at the heart of everything that we are trying to achieve in Global Hub Racing. And this F3 race really just proves to us that we are in business, we are here to stay. We've got 11 weeks, we've got 43 more races to go. It's going to be long, it's going to be long, it's going to be hard, but we're going to make a success of it, and hopefully everyone joins their time here. And if you are brand new to the channel and brand new to League Racing, we want to hear from you, because we will of course be running our second season on F1 2019, and that is when I think we are going to be getting like maybe 6, 7 tiers possibly. Quite to think we only had 2, 3 tiers before this.
Yeah. Goodness me. You're on the up here at Global Hub Racing. But,
Can we send questions? Asks thingy. Ask Keelan. You can send questions in if you want. We can do a Q&A. A Q&A feature.
For GHR, the
What
GHR
emotional
show.
race? For the GHR show, yes. It's going to be long, it's going to be hard, I'm going to die. Deneen. Hopefully he doesn't. He's got 11 races. Gabriel, that's Bjorn Voss coming in the comment section. What an emotional race, congrats guys, and that is from Bjorn Voss. What a win for Bjorn Voss as well. Running off, of course, penalties could change it, but I don't think he's going to be investigated, so I'll promise I'll be appropriate. Thomas is Keelan. And I think, to end off on a professional note, we've enjoyed the racing here. Hopefully everyone has too. And let's leave it up to Bullboy 57 to do the exit in his own way.
Yep. Until Thursday for F2 on this channel at 7 PM. Thanks for watching, and until next time, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Damon Hill. Damon Hill. Damon Hill. Damon Hill.
Ooh.
Damon Hill. Damon Hill. Damon.